Hello everybody, a little something different here. I'm going to do some, I want to add some vlog content. Some of you guys have asked for that by email, and a couple of channels I really like have been adding that lately. Baz on Blades just did a very good one I just got done watching actually, which kind of reminded me I should do this, and I thought today was a very appropriate day to do that. It was a good day to do it because it's been a bad day for me. This is the 5-year anniversary of my father passing away, who was an amazing man, and I wish he was around to see this. He was not a huge fan of the other stuff that I did. He's not a big comedy fan. He came out and saw me a couple times and said I did a good job, but he's not a big comedy fan. Not a big bicycle fan, even though he came out and helped. We had these big bike rallies, had 350 people show up, and he was always there helping out. And everybody loved him, and he was great. But he would really like this. He was kind of a knife enthusiast, and actually one that he gave me this several years before he died. This is a pretty old Swiss Army knife. I'm guessing early 80s, something like that, maybe late 70s, but it's a Swiss Army waiter. I always refer to it as the alcoholic model because it's got a corkscrew and a bottle opener on it, and I have a sick sense of humor. But it's pretty beat up. It's been around the block. I think the place you can most see the wear is on the small blade. Like, the tip's been broken off. I don't know what he was sharpening this thing with, or who sharpened it, but it's been abused for sure. But it's very old. It's been around a long time, and even though it's beat up, it's definitely one of my most cherished possessions. I just love it. But that guy taught me how to do everything I know how to do. And if you like this channel and you like anything that I say, you owe it to him. I am definitely my father's son. I mean, he taught me how to ride a bicycle, which led to that thumb reverse thing. That jersey behind me, that I raced mountain bikes semi-professionally for a while. Would have never been able to do that without him. This is kind of my I love me wall behind me. Comedy posters I've been in. I did not play for the Rangers, though I want to specify. That Rangers jersey is there just because I'm a huge Rangers fan. And it's a Rick Nash jersey who just got traded off, so it's a completely useless Rangers jersey. But I still like Rick Nash, so even though he went to the frickin' Bruins, I can't believe it. But I'm getting off track. But yeah, he taught me everything. Taught me how to drive a car very, very quickly. I won't bore you with stories about my dad, but I got pulled over at 17 doing 92 and a 55 on a back road in my 84 Honda CRX, and his response was to send me to a racing school. He said, "You think you're good? You're going to learn how to drive." And I thought that was awesome. I'm like, that's good parenting. I mean, and I learned very quickly that I don't know what I'm doing, and I slowed down. So I thought that was a good response to that. He had a very unique style of parenting. He was great. He was definitely like the most cuddly of my parents, but also the one that would rip someone's head off if they ever messed with me. I mean, or my sister. He was very protective of both of us. People thought he was kind of intimidating. I never really understood why. I guess I knew him better. Dead ringer for Tom Selleck. He actually, I saw 2 different times people walked up to him and asked him if he was Tom Selleck. So he looked just like Tom Selleck, and but shorter. He was only 5'11" like me, but I think Tom Selleck's like 6'4" or something like that. But yeah, great man. Taught me everything. Taught me how to fly an airplane. He was a flight instructor, and I'm very happy to be starting the process slowly of getting my pilot's license back. I soloed when I was 16. Flew airplanes all the time. He owned one, flew his plane all the time. He had a Beechcraft Sundowner and flew that all the time. Worked at an airport, ferried planes back and forth between the 2 airports because once you solo, that's legal. And but I just never finished it, and he was always very upset with me that I hadn't done that. So I'm gonna finish it. I just decided in the last few weeks. Guess thinking about the 5-year anniversary. So come May, I'm made my first schedule my first lesson again to go start the process again. It's gonna take a long time because it is not cheap. But once I get my private, GI Bill pays for everything else. So who knows? Maybe I'll be a flight instructor someday. Who knows? But like my dad. But just missing him today, and I just wanted to say something about it. Great man. Wish he was here to see this channel. I think he'd really enjoy it. I think he'd be watching and commenting all the time. He was a great dude and pretty technologically savvy, so he'd be able to figure it out. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be like a lot of people's older parents that can't figure crap out. He'd probably figure it out. I did knife-related content. I did have one good thing happen today, I guess. I gave away the blue Real Steel Metamorph to Wes. It's in the mail, by the way. You should have it in a couple of days. But I got the gray one, so I finally have the right color. I carry this mostly as a gentleman's folder, so the gray is much more appropriate color to me to have the way that I carry it, other than having, rather than having neon blue that much sticking out of my pocket. The gray is much better. So this has been fun all day to play with. I tore it apart even though it didn't need it, and cleaned it up and lubed it and gave it the slicey dicey treatment, I guess, that I like. Put the grease and stuff in it that I like. So very, very cool. Very happy to have that. So that's made me slightly happier today. But other than that, been a pretty crappy day. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm going to try and do this a bit more. I go to local knife shops every now and then. Maybe I'll bring the camera along with me when I do that or something. But you guys have been asking for this vlog content, and like I said, Baz on Blades did one today that was kind of cool, and I think and I love his channel. It could inspire me to get off my butt and finally do one tonight. That and my father. So I thought I'd do a little vlog. I'm not going to keep them long. We're at 6.5 minutes. This is probably going to be the longest one because I'm explaining what I'm doing. I keep them, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and just do the occasional little short vlog thing. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.